Shalom and shalom and peace to the family. What's going on, y'all? It's Matter Monday. It's your brother IQAhmath. I acquire first name. IQ is all the same. You've reached Don't Shoot the Messenger. This episode 121. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Why Yahweh Shai. Um, Prayerfully, everybody's doing well today and had a blessed weekend. Good Shabbat and Sabbath for those that prefer that term. It's all good. Hopefully, everybody had a blessed one, nonetheless. Right. Um, Got to get to y'all real quick today as a follow-up also with the last episode. I did say I was going to bring out an additional page of that book, Ecoscience, regarding the sterilants in the water. I'm gonna pull that up. Also, we definitely got to expose this, man. Share this, like this. If you haven't seen it already, you got these billionaire Edomites, man. I mean, real life get out situations. Envious of the black woman, so-called black woman's womb, seeking to find the fountain of youth. And you know where they find the fountain of youth? You know where they find the essences where eternal life can be found? Within the Israelites. In particular, these white men are trying to get the DNA, embryos, stem cells from black women, implanting their seed in it, right? Through experimentation, creating their own stem cell lines, trying to create an immortal line within themselves. Wild stuff, but all true, right? So we got to uncover this, man, unpack this, man. Hopefully everybody's locked in and you wiped your feet before you came in. I know my weekly check-ins don't move as fast, don't garner the views that my lives do, but y'all got to step up the game, man. This information has to be spread. All right. Let's make sure we all doing our part, man. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share. You hit the notification bell. You know, as already been told. YouTube is, messing with the algorithms, man. They're trying to slow down this truth, and they can't do that without your help. You feel me? So below is our contact information. The Covenant 144 at Gmail. Again, we do have a prayer list. Brothers and sisters that wish to be on, email us, hit us up, put your name on there. If you care to speak about your particular ailment or anything in particular, doesn't matter. Hit us up. We'll add you onto the prayer list and keep you in the prayers, man, because the prayers of the righteous availeth much. If you care to donate and thwada to the brothers and sisters who have shown the spirit of kindness and gentleness and charity through your alms, we continue doing our works, man, and make sure that we have the right resources, man, to maintain the life for brothers and sisters here in Israel, man. The Cash App is $IQAhmath. You can send your alms there. We appreciate everyone and anyone who has donated and helped us with our particular movement over here. Doesn't matter how much, man. $5, $1, $5, $10, $100. Every dollar has helped, and we appreciate all of our people who have supported this truth. So, without further ado, let's get right to the business at hand. All right. Let's see. Let me share this, and I am going to share my entire screen. Let's go here first. Okay, so this is another page in that book, Ecoscience. I brought this out last episode, right? And regarding the fertility drugs being put in the water, the population control efforts by the so-called white man trying to cut off the seed of Israel from being a nation before us. This is page 787 to 788. You'll find this, right? In particular, I believe it's on page 788. I just took a clip out of it, blew it up so it can be readable because the print is pretty small. But here we go. This is a proposed method regarding infertility. Now, this is what they said. Adding a sterilant to drinking water or staple foods is a suggestion that seems to horrify people when most proposals for involuntary fertility control, remember we talked about that before, involuntary. That means you and I don't have a choice about what happens with our bodies. When men's sperm count is getting low, when women aren't being able to produce eggs, when you see sister, but it's hard for the Israelite women, man. Israelite women, the Most High blessed the womb of our women, and we're usually able to populate. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, sometimes it's the because of the males. You know, you got brothers running around here with ED and all kind of madness at 23. Can't produce seed. Many times it's affected the women. You see how it has actually backfired on the so-called white man because it's affected his own people as well, right? Because we see his seed dying off faster than he's able to produce. And that's the results of his own experimentation. See how the Most High is beautiful? He said he taketh the wise in his own craftiness. So that's exactly what's been happening to him. But we see here that infertility drugs have been proposed. And hold on one second, y'all. I need to plug my computer in. Shalakia. But we do see here that one of the proposals, and that's happening because didn't we just get to reading about it in the last episode? Forever chemicals in the water, which was leading to infertility and other problematic diseases, including cancer. And now here they are talking about, oh, it might horrify some people. Yeah, as long as it's not hidden. But once it comes out, yeah, you're definitely gonna catch some flack. But let's finish this up. That seems to horrify people more than most proposals for involuntary fertility control. Indeed, this would pose some very difficult political, legal, and social questions, to say nothing of the technical problems. No such sterilant exists today. Now, mind you, this book was written back in, I think it's 60 something, 50 something. I can't recall off the top, but it's the book is damn near 50 years old. Matter of fact, I don't want to go off the top of the dome. Let me just make sure. There we go. 77. Okay. And here he goes right here. This is a damn demon. This is a damn demon right here who's actually proposing all of this and actually put it into effect. And look who he was working under. Yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it. American scientist who served as a senior advisor to Barack Obama on science and technology issues through his roles as assistant to the president for science and technology, director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, and co-chair of the President's Council of Advisors in Science Technology. So, you know, this damn heathen man, he served under Obama, and this is the type of things that's floating around in his brain. 1977, they're saying they didn't have sterilant technology to put into the waters or staple foods, which is a lie. But nonetheless, they managed to still find their way into the water and the food supply, canned goods supply somehow. Imagine that. Let's finish this up. Nor does one appear to be under development. You know, the white man lies. To be acceptable, such a substance would have to meet some rather stiff requirements. It must be uniformly effective despite widely varying doses received by individuals. And despite varying degrees of fertility and sensitivity among individuals, meaning everybody's not the same, it must be free of dangerous or unpleasant side effects. Oh, so it can't be tracked. It can't be traced. It's got to be free of dangerous or unpleasant side effects, because as soon as you start noticing something different with you, after you start drinking this, after you start eating that, you go get tested, you find out, hey, you've got some infertility issues. You've got some sterile. Have you been taking sterile? Do you understand they can be tracked? So it's got to be smooth. It's got to be unassuming. It's what Esau calls soft kill. So that once it actually happens to you, you have no idea where and why it happened. There's a similar case going around with the DVOC 19 and the so-called methods of control. Wink, wink. Unpleasant side effects are happening. And it's been so soon that everybody can kind of look back and say, was it because of this? Wink, wink. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. See, the real side effects was supposed to take. You know, I'm gonna be quiet on that. I'm gonna be quiet on that. But you dig where I'm coming from, okay? So it says varying degrees of fertility and sensitivity among individuals. It must be free of dangerous and unpleasant side effects, and it must have no effect on members of the opposite sex, children, old people, pets, or livestock. Well, we know that didn't happen. Eco Science, page 78, 787 to 788. This is really, I believe, on page 788. 1977 book, man. Esau's already coming clean with his plans. And this dude made his way into the White House, calling shots on science and technology under Obama. You understand? Yeah, and for brothers and sisters who's looking, they might even have it right here. Chilling excerpt from the 1977 book Eco Science. Let's see what Jellyfish News is talking about. This more than I bet you they talking about that on here. Now look at this. There's been a critical error on this website. Oh, they got shut down. They can't even quote the book. See that? They don't want this out. They don't want this out. But let's get to the other meat. Let's get to the other meat. Check this out, y'all. Check this out.
You might be asking yourself, can you actually create high-quality live streams for free? Well, with StreamYard,
unlike platforms that we cannot name, Riverside automatically records audio and video.
Stem cell technology that Peter and I are investing in is called SCNT.
Now, Peter Nygaard is the guy he's getting ready to focus on. This dude actually is the forerunner in this so-called stem cell technology and trying to create an immortal line. In other words, thinking he's found the fountain of youth, right? And creating a separate stem cell line for his seed line to continue on. The dude actually got locked up for some sex crimes. I don't know if he's still locked up or not, but he's similar to what's the Edomite man that got locked up with the Pedo Island, Epstein. He's similar to that, man. The dude got it. Man, this cat, man. Listen, go on YouTube. There's documentaries regarding him, his case, his history. Peter Nygaard. This cat's like a fashion designer or something from up in Canada. He actually has a son floating around here. He had with a so-called black woman. And this dude was predatory in getting after young black women and underage women. He got busted. He might be out of jail now. He might be, still facing trial. I'm not exactly sure what the status of his case is, but you can find a documentary on him on YouTube. Matter of fact, Chris Hansen, the cat from To Catch a Predator, did a whole little expose on him. This is his buddy. I forgot this cat's name, but just listen to the conversation. And listen, man, this is for you damn sisters. That's right. I'm turning up. This for you sisters, man. Brother Shalimar did a class about the divesting movement with these so-called black women. These bedwenching hoes, I'm calling it what it is, who have deserted your own people in search of so-called white men and white zaddies to take care of you and to spoil you and to plant a rotten seed within you because you done gave up on your people, man. You done gave up on your men. You allowing these you allowing these damn demons, man, to call brothers dusty, low level, and all this other stuff, man. Essentially, man, allowing the so-called white man to call Jake's niggas. What do you want to do with them old dusty niggas over there? You don't want that. You want me, the supreme white man. You want white Zaddy to take care of you, don't you, baby? So he can have his way with you, man, and treat you like a bedwench, like this is damn near 1711, and you do his bidding. This is what their objective is, sisters And I'm not talking to you faithful sisters, man, who's in the truth, who's of the word of the Lord, man. These are for the high, the high sedity ones who think that their highway to heaven is on the arm of a damn white man as his trophy. This is for you and your kind and your like. This is what they really want you for. Let them finish. They don't care about you. Yeah, now hold on.
Stem cell technology.
Salakia. This demon right here, this is Nygaard right here. This is Peter Nygaard, man. He's at the center of it all, man. The fake spray tan, the fake teeth, still trying to be young, thinking he's young. The dude's like in his 70s or 80s, right? And look at who he's accompanied by. Look, this one look like she don't even want to be there. She on her phone, but guess what? Her homegirls probably talked her into it and said, girl, these white men is talking about money. You better come on in and come get some of this paper. The hell with that. And she probably like, I don't even want to be there, but I'm going to come along. Maybe I can make a little come up. What's up with my nigga on the phone right now? He keep texting me. Either that or she trying to text her other little white zaddy trying to find out when she's coming through so he can lay with her. One of the two is on that phone. And they trying to cheer her up, like, girl, act like you've been here before so we can get this money. Watch this.
The stem cell technology that Peter and I are investing in is called SCNT, which takes the egg of a young, perfect woman specimen, takes the egg and takes out the nucleus and puts our DNA in the nucleus. It is going to take out.
They take out the egg. They put their egg in the nucleus. Hello? Are we following?
This is part of this genetic breakthrough that we don't see.
You see, the light skin one said, is it painful? That's all she worried about. How much is it gonna cost me and is it gonna hurt?
In any other race on the planet. These curvy, sexy.
Hold on. Listen to what he said now.
This is part of this genetic.
He said, yeah, a little bit. Salakia for pausing it, but I need y'all to ride with me on this one.
Breakthroughs that we don't see in any other race on the planet.
Whoa. You hear that? Let me rewind it back. He said, this is the traces of these particular eggs and embryos and all of that. He said, stem cells we can't find in any other race in the planet. In the planet. Why is that?
This is part of this genetic.
Why is that? Hold on. First of all, let's look at this. Proverbs 14:30. A sound heart is the life of the flesh. Sound mind, having all your faculties together, locked into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, counsel, might, and the fear of the Most High God, righteous judgment, that is going to lead, and that's going to have the life in our bodies, man. That's what's going to get us moving. But check this out. But envy, the rottenness of the bones. See, that's why the so-called white man, you hear the old saying, man, black don't crack. Well, that's in our worst state, man. You got brothers and sisters out here, man, they 60s, 70s, 80s looking like they in their 50s. Brothers in their 40s still looking like they in their 30s. And, you got brothers in their 50s looking like they in their 40s, so forth and so on. And that's when we're not even locked in and having a sound heart. Imagine when we are. But then you look at the so-called white man and his envy, creating the rottenness in his bones, man. You get 28-year-old Edomites, man, looking like they 38. 50-year-olds looking like they 80. Why? Because they're built with envy within them, man. They hate you. What they say? They hate us because they ain't us. I mean, what you think they're going to go get the lip injections for? They're getting the ass shots or the BBLs done. They trying to get the curvatures. They taking out ribs just to try to get the hip to weight ratio that sisters got. Fat transfers, man, trying to look like sisters, man. Now, hey, white women even got weaves now. You dig what I'm saying, man? That was sisters needed them extensions in them weaves. Now all of a sudden, white women got the weaves now. They out here getting spray tan. Listen, why else would they? Are they? You had a whole multi-billion. Well, I don't even know if it's multi-million or billion. More than I know, it's $millions. I'm on the verge of saying billions. Why not? Multi-billion-dollar industry, man. Let's just call it what it is: the tanning industry, and in particular, one brand called Copper Tone. And who needs that copper tone? Where else can we find copper almost as a tone? Well, in many literatures regarding the indigenous tribes over here in the Americas, they said that they were copper colored in various literature sources. Then we also read about Yahushua, who the world is calling Jesus Christ, that he had the skin of burnt brass. You know, although brass and copper are two different minerals, the color tones are very similar. And that's what they want. They want the copper tone. Because of why? They envy in it. Envy that's causing the rotting of their flesh. Right? Why else are they envying us? Because of this. Remember that Edomite just said they can't find this egg DNA stem cell in any other race in the earth besides these beautiful black women. Deuteronomy 7:6, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, the Most High Yahweh thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Well, we know this needs no breaking down. We are a special people, man, and we are above all people upon the face of the earth. Don't listen to me. Let the so-called white man say it. Let me give one more scripture in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. We're going to read 27 and 28. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. You know, going back to, the class that, Brother Shalimar did last week. You know, we're not going to falter in fear in these days and times right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to be going into those particular realms because the Most High made a promise to us that if we maintain and if we lock in and we do what we're supposed to do, the Most High is going to make sure that we're straight. That's the only way. I mean, there's no other way that we're going to be able to maintain or get out of this place that we call hell, right? Unless we're faithful. Not being afraid for the terror by night. I believe that was a class last weekend. If you haven't seen it, haven't checked it out, make some time to put that into your study watches. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. So when all hell breaks loose, man, if you don't understand and know what's going on with the times right now and haven't made proper preparations spiritually first, physically and mentally, you can forget about it. But those of us who have the insight to do so, it says, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. But check this out. Verse 28. Why? The heathen shall envy thee. This is why we're seeing what's going on in the earth right now. The heathen envying us, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. The heathen envying us, right? Listen to the white man say it. Hold on. Where's he at? Let me pull him back up. Okay. I'm pulling back just a little bit. I promise I'm going to let it go, y'all.
Takes the egg and takes out young, perfect woman specimen. Takes the egg and technology that Peter and I are investing in. It's called SCNT, which takes the egg of a young, perfect woman specimen. Takes the egg and takes out the nucleus and puts our DNA in the nucleus. They just go ahead and take it out.
It's pink Floyd?
Huh?
Is it pink Jesus?
Yeah, and this is part of this genetic greatness that we don't see in any other race on the planet. These curvy, sexy black women from Africa. Negroes have a kind of a monopoly on this genetic perfection. And we...
Whoa. I know I said I promise y'all. But I just make sure y'all heard that. He said you have a monopoly on genetic perfection. That's the Israelite woman, man. And the man is just as gifted or greater. You talking about a genetic monopoly? That's Israel as a whole, man, male and female, and they know it. So you bed wenching, man, divesting sisters. Don't think white man loves you for you. It's what you are and what he needs and what he wants to take advantage of.
You girls have a kind of a monopoly on this genetic perfection, and we want some of that. So, girls, for $100, we will pay you for your egg.
Look how ignorant he played them. He just told them what you have inside of you and is invaluable. You have a monopoly on genes and genetics throughout the world. Let me give you $100. Treat them just like they some old dumb hoes off the street. I mean, I'm sure it's women on Fig. For my people out here in LA, man, it's some hoes on Fig that's making more than $100 a trick. Okay? You got sisters out here, man, doing their thing, and they got brothers paying phone bills that's more than $100. I mean, hell, to take a sister out to eat at a restaurant nowadays, it's more than $100. This dude's talking about extracting DNA, stem cells, embryos, and eggs from sisters and lowball them for $100, man. If that ain't a slap in the face, and if that don't wake you damn ignorant ass sisters up who think that the white man is your damn savior, you need to have your head examined and lobotomized for real. Let me back it up one more time, man.
So, girls, for $100, we will pay you for your egg.
I pay you.
Now, see, the one who ain't really locked in, she picked up on it. She like $100, like, nigga.
So how much do you want for it? Let's bid. I bid $500.
Do you see how low he started? $100. All of a sudden now he got $500 he can go to. Come on, man. I was finna say something, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I said I'm gonna let it ride. I'm sorry, y'all.
$60,000 with AIDS. Yeah. If you have abortion, that's very valuable.
Whoa, I know I said it. I know. But you listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try. I can't help it. The bastard said we got to play it by the books, man. 60,000. You see how this damn demon, man, this damn not even condoning this, but this is how you see the white man is a damn devil and speaking with a forked tongue. He offered $100 thinking hopefully these little broke down, females is gonna jump and leap at $100 as if that's gonna pay, buy them a home or something. Like they straight out some third world slum, like $100 is really like twice the value, and that's gonna change their lives. So he doubled back and like, no, we gotta play it fair. That's why the dude bumped. I got 500 then. Then they said, well, let's hear from him. The other cat said, man, whatever he bids, he's gonna outbid me, doesn't matter. So this cat said 60,000 is the going rate. And then he said, if you have an abortion, that's even greater. So now let's see why they got all these pro-abortion cats running around here. Why does Esau love abortion so much? Why is he convinced our people, our women, to go out there and abort them babies, man? Why are the so-called blacks and Hispanics leading the charge with aborted fetuses? Where are those fetuses going? Let me all right, this is it.
If you have abortion, that's very valuable. Umbilical cord, placenta, even your period blood is so rich with stem cells. We regard it as waste, and it actually should be. It should be captured as recycled, and it should go to waste. It's life for somebody else. It's life for mankind. The best eggs are 16 to 18 years old. Those are the best eggs. As you get older, your eggs get weaker and weaker.
Yeah, that's thinking.
So You may not be our candidate.
No, that's fine. I'm not related to this anyway.
Cloning yourself with the idea of making yourself immortal, I think, is science fiction, and I think it's unethical.
They've already tested this practice in mice, and mouse was fat, and mouse got six-pack, and he was jumping all over women, young, right? And I was first, it just said everybody's safe, and after that, the young.
Still believe the white man is not the devil? Still questioning? I mean, he told you everything right there. He broke everything down. He said abortions are very valuable. We need the umbilical cord. We want the period blood. We want it all. And then he just got through saying the primary stem cells in eggs that they would like is girls between 16 and 18. And that's why he said, oh, you probably won't be a candidate for us. And the sister said, oh, okay, no problem. I'm not tripping. The fact that these damn broads sat there at that table with straight faces and actually sat there, I would have got the hell up and been like, you crazy ass demons, I'm out of here. Is this what you invited me for? I'm calling the cops. I'm calling my brother. Tyrone's coming to whip both your old asses. Okay? What are you talking about? And they sitting there and entertaining this madness, man. And here you are, got these two damn demons who don't have no backgrounds in science, no backgrounds in medicine, but they're up here telling them about the advancements of science and what they can do with the insides of these black women if they cooperate for a little bit of cash. A little bit of cash. Let's look at a couple of these stories, man, so we can kind of wrap this thing up and see why some of these things are happening. Look at this. FBI raid uncovers buckets of body parts, unsettling scenes. This is in Arizona. This is a couple years ago, right? A former Arizona body donation center is facing multiple lawsuits after an FBI raid revealed body parts piled on top of each other. A cooler filled with penises and a head sewn onto another body, court documents released this month reportedly said. A house of horrors, man. What are they doing with these body parts? Where's the organs? See, this is supposed to be for donated body parts for science and all this other stuff. Yeah, we see what's going on. Huh? Remember this? Missing organs fuel outcry over the Georgia teen's gym mat death. Kendrick Johnson, man, this brother's death still has been unsolved. Still unsolved. How about this? Over 50 black girls is missing from New York, New Jersey, report finds. That's just New York and New Jersey. We're not talking about nationwide. There's an epidemic of missing black women and black girls. An epidemic. Why? You just seen why. You just seen where things is headed. What they've been doing. Remember what he said. 16 to 18. It's primary. Scores of black girls are missing from New York. In New Jersey, 20 girls were reported missing in the first few months of 2021. There are currently 50 black girls missing from New York and New Jersey, with nearly 20 going missing in the first few months of this year, according to the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. This is an article from last year. I'm just archiving some things. The numbers is in the thousands. Thousands. An investigative report by New York's Amsterdam News has detailed multiple cases of missing black adolescent girls who's ranging from 15 and 19. What did he just say? Primary, you see, I was gonna back. I just want to make sure everybody heard it.
Of immortal, I think, is.
I'm related to this anyway.
You may not be our candidate. We could
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So you may not be our candidate. 18 years old. For mankind. The best eggs are 16 to 18 years old.
You hear that? The best eggs are 16 to 18. And he just told her you may not be our prime target. She said, okay. Well, look what's going on. 15 and 19-year-old girls coming up missing all over the place. Look, 17-year-old, 16-year-old Shanita Brown, 17-year-old Destiny Lockett. Huh? 19-year-old Sania Dennis and Sanaya Amenhotep. Do we need to continue? Why not? We are going to continue. It ain't just the sisters. It ain't just the Southern Kingdom, man. Northern Kingdom is also going through it. Why do so many Native American women go missing? Congress is aiming to find out. Oh, really? There's no escape. Esau. We see what's going on. See? Look at this. Alyssa McLemore, missing in 2009. She was 21. I mean, put the pieces of the puzzle together, y'all. Just a gem to drop on y'all, man. This is Man of Monday, man. I'm a little heated today. You know why? I see stuff like that, man. And I've been sitting on this for a minute. I've been sitting on that for maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, man, just to kind of wait until I was ready to deal with that madness. But nonetheless, man, I needed to make sure that everybody is aware and knowing what's going on. I need brothers and sisters, man, to continually stay locked in. I don't know why that one's playing, but I mean, that's scroll. But yeah. You see the deviousness and the heinous mind frame of our enemy and what he's doing to our people, in particular, targeting our women. In particular, targeting our women, man. So I need brothers and sisters, man, to, share this, make sure the information is clear. And, lastly, continually fear the Most High, keep the commandments, and do not shoot your messenger. Shalom.